What's going on, people? Welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. I am your host, DJ The Force. What we do on this channel here, or this stream right now, is that we actually go over streaming tools, or streaming ways, better ways to stream on your streams. I'm happy to say that this time I'm actually streaming via Facebook as well as YouTube and Twitch today. And we're going to be going over talking about various portions of the service that we have out here. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to get started. There's a couple of areas I do want to talk about. Shout out to DJ T-Rail in the building. Thank you very much for tuning in. And sometimes things just don't go to where you want to go. Let me get that right. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. One of the things that was brought up in the streams or in whispers that I get, and basically I do my tech talks based on feedback from other streamers. As they have difficulty doing certain things, they ask me to help them out. And then I go ahead and come in here and see what I can do to help them to get the stream working properly. So we're going to start off with a question that came from DJ T-Rail in regards to how to set up a scene that has green screen capabilities so that you can put your pictures and or backgrounds in them. So we're going to go talk about that today first. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my tech screen. And here we are on our tech screen right here. For the moment, I have my picture taken out, though y'all can see me right here. I don't have it on this scene so that you can see the OBS layout. And this varies differently from OBS and Streamlabs OBS. The verbiage will be a little different, but the process is just about the same. So I'm going to go through it in I'm going to go through it in OBS Studio. And if we need assistance with it in Streamlabs OBS, I can bring that up and show it to you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. So the question becomes, I want to use a background, and I believe the question was specifically a television, and set it up so that you can use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through that right now. So the first thing you have to do is actually download your background, and I am kind of skipping that part. I will say the best way to get a good background, if you're not building one yourself, and I have not learned how to make my own, so that'll be a future stream. But there's a lot of stock backgrounds that have green screens that are on YouTube that are copyright free. So if you do something on YouTube and search for like green screen backgrounds, that'll give you a list of backgrounds as a possibility to use. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to switch over back to this screen on both issues. And for you who don't know what's going on, I like to use the studio mode in OBS. Both OBS and Streamlabs OBS have this feature where you can actually live build your streams on this preview window. And then when you're ready to actually post it or send it out to the actual stream, you can transition over to this window, which would be your live feed. And you're going to kind of see that as I do that, because I have the same window up, and as I build on this window, you'll see how it builds here and how it will not show up here until I actually transition it over. So the first thing you have to do is find your media that you're going to use. To do that, once you have it downloaded, if you've downloaded it from YouTube is more than likely a video. So if you have your media sources that has your videos, and then you sit here and you create your media source. I'm going to name it, just for the sake of time, TV. Cyrus Brew Grissom's in the building, y'all. Y'all give a shout out to him. And everybody, please follow everybody on the chat, because these are some awesome streamers that are here. So once you do that, you go ahead and you click OK. It brings up where you can actually search for the media that you're looking for. So you want to browse. You want to go to the directory where you have your videos or you have your media at. I use Real Player to download my content from YouTube, and it creates a default folder of Real Player downloads, so I know exactly where to go to get my media that I'm going to use. And you just kind of scroll down, find the media that you're looking for. And I believe I have a TV here. If not, we will go through the whole steps of downloading one. Let's go through the whole steps of downloading one. How about that? So what we're going to do here, I'll bring this up. We're going to go to YouTube. Up here, we're going to do, like I say, a simple search. Green screen background. And because of the request that DJ T-Rail made, I'm going to do a specific search for TVs. If I can type right. TVs, there we go. So when you do a search, it gives you a plethora of ideas to download for televisions with a background, or green screen background. So all you simply need to do is pick the one you want, and I've been kind of eyeballing this one here, so I'm going to take a look at it. And see how it plays on its own. So since they have a picture in it, I don't want to use that one. Let's go up. Let's look at this top one here. I like this one. So the reason why, and I say that I like to use Real Player, because when you install Real Player in your computer, if you notice at the top of my screen, it automatically detected that this is a downloadable video. So when I go up here, it gives me the option to download the video, even subscribe to the channel right from here, even though the subscribe option is on YouTube. So we're going to click download video. And what happens here is downloading. It tells you that it's approximately 10 minutes long. Quality of the video is 720p. Real Player it looks at the it scans the media to make sure it's a good media. The reason I like Real Player, because it has additional options in the suite package. So if I wanted to trim that, because this video is 10 minutes long, I don't want to use the whole 10 minutes. I can actually trim it real time. I can bring it up and I can actually size how much of the video I want to see. So if there was a header or credits at the end, I can actually edit it out and then go ahead and use it. I'm not going to do that for the sake of time, but once it's downloaded, it's called HD Wonderful TV. So now we're going to go back to OBS. And we go back to OBS again. We're going to go ahead. I created the scene already, or the source already. So we're going to go ahead now and browse. what was it called? The Wonderful TV? Wonderful. See, I done forgot the name of it already, y'all. So let's just do a search in there and see what it is. HD Wonderful TV. Okay. HD Wonderful TV background. From here, you have the option of setting it what you want to do with it. I would recommend looping it so that it doesn't stop, because what happens is if you don't loop it after 10 minutes, it just disappears on you. So you want to, make it loop so it keeps going. You select OK. Now it's not showing on the scene yet as even though I've added it, it has not started. So I need to stop the video, and that's what this is here. All right, I see that Cyrus Brew. So now we have the actual video running. Once we refresh it here, you size it to your window. And then from here, what you would do is you would actually add a filter. And when you add the filter, you're going to add the chroma key filter. You don't have to change the name of it. Once the chroma key filter is added, it turns that green screen into a gray screen. And then when you close it, as you can see, it has already taken everything that's behind the actual screen and put it up in that section of the green screen. So normally this would be black. So at this point, you would begin to add your different pictures and things of that nature. But basically now this section right here becomes transparent because it's filtered with the chroma key. And then if you want something to look nice, the key is to take what you're looking at and putting it under or beneath the actual TV scene or the TV source. So I'm going to just, for the heck of it, I'm going to select an image. So I'm going to go back here. And let's see what I got here. I want to create a new image because I don't have anything here I like. So let's say pick, just for the heck of it. I click OK. I go browse where I have my pictures that I use for Twitch. And they're all right here. So I have all my different things that I use for Twitch sitting right here. So let's say I want to use, let's say this snowfall. Do I want to use the snowfall, or do I want to use, let's use the snowfall. So we're going to use the New York snowfall. So I click open. So now the picture's there. Watch what I do here. I size the picture to show what I want to see. And the way it is now is it covers the scene or source that I'm using. Capture video device is actually, in this case, that's for your camera. Your capture device is your camera or any video source that's pulling data outside of the computer. And I can do that. I'm gonna do that next. So then if you notice here, this is the one I created. It's above the TV. Once I have it where I want it on the actual screen, I can actually take and drag the image below the television, and bam, it looks like it's coming from the TV now. So if I wanted to add a picture, we can do the same thing with the picture. So I'll go here, I'll add. We want to add a video capture device. I want to grab my webcam. I click OK. There's my picture right there. I place the picture wherever I want it. And let's say I really don't want y'all to see the arm. I don't want y'all to see this arm from the mic. I just want you to see the mic. I can size the picture, or I can place the picture right here. And then, like I said, all you had to do is then drag it below the television and bam. That way you can take as much, you can manually crop the picture that way. That's what you want to do here. A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to stay inside the boundaries of the screen that they give you the idea on. You actually can go outside the screen to mask anything you don't want to be seen. If I don't want, for an example, it looks like right up under me here, and it's right here. This is the arm or piece of my mic, of my second mic that's up here. It's kind of in the way. So if I want to move it, I just drag it over and it's now out the scene. The only thing you see now is my microphone. And then with the studio mode, once you have everything the way you want it, you just transition it into your actual scene and bam, that's the way it looks on the channel. So now if I think this stuff is in the way, I can remove it here. I can remove the webcam. I can remove the picture. And when I transition, bam, we're back to just where we were from the beginning. Now, DJ Terrell, does that, T-Rail, does that help you? What's going on, DJ Dre? I didn't see you pop in there. I appreciate you coming in today. DJ T-Rail, did that help you to determine how to get that scene the way you want it to look? The real DJ Black is in the building. You know my motto is you're not late for this class, you're early for the next one. So basically that's how you set up your scenes. So, do we have any questions about that? Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I know you right now should be in transition from job one going home. So I know you're probably in motion right now. So you just checked in to say hi. Well, if you don't have any other questions about that, the next piece that I really wanted to show you, let's get rid of that, is actually a good topic that a lot of people have been talking about, but did not know how to do. And that's actually how to create your own emotes for your channel based, and I want to say with images of pictures you have, and you can do it at no cost to you. Okay, I will address that question when I get done with this portion. Okay, all right. I'm going by DJ Dre house to eat. He having some chicken. Now I'm gonna try and get this just right because I'm gonna be doing this without looking at OBS. So we're gonna get started with that. Looking up the doing the emotes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop that, cancel that. And what I found is that on the internet, there are a lot of programs that are a lot of sites that are free that allows you to create backgroundless images of pictures you have at no charge. And that's what I'm going to do today. I want to introduce a new emote to my repertoire, and I'm going to do it on this stream so that you can see how to do it. Basically what I do is I actually do, and for you so that you can understand it, I would do a browser search for remove background from photo. Now it's just me, I don't trust the word ad, so I skip by all the ads and go to the sites that don't have ads attached to it. So we're gonna scroll down, and then you got a couple of sites. You have this one. It says remove background image, remove.bg. There's one site, and basically all you have to do is add the image that you want to make the emote. But I will say a couple of things I would suggest doing to make sure that you're able to make the emote meet the requirements of Twitch, because Twitch wants it to be within a certain size. So I'm going to open up, and I hate that they don't have it here listed as that. I'm just going to simply open up Paint. And naturally Paint, Microsoft has this habit of, like, you want certain things to pop up in a certain window, and it's like Microsoft knows that by heart and automatically picks the monitor you don't want it to go to. So I have the Paint up. I'm going to open a file. I'm going to go to my pictures. I'm going to select the file that I want. The file that I want, and there's a ton of files on here, ain't it, huh? What I just thought would really blow somebody's mind. I won't do that today. So I'm going to take this picture of me and Miss Sexy E, and I'm going to create a emote from it. So I'm going to open that picture. What I'm going to do is I want to resize it, and I want to use the pixels. Twitch wants a perfect square, and pictures aren't perfect squares. So we're going to kind of stretch this picture, but we want to make the picture a perfect square. So we want to uncheck maintain the ratio aspect. And I'm pausing for 1 minute because I need to see the chat to make sure there's no questions. Okay. So with that, I have the option of either making the picture bigger or making the horizontal bigger or making the vertical smaller. I'm going to choose to make the vertical smaller. So I'm going to match it to 720. I'm going to hit OK. And it makes that a perfect square. It makes us look kind of chubby, don't it? But that's all right. Chubby or not, I love my Miss Sexy E. So once we have it in a perfect square, what we want to do is save the file as a PNG, because that's what Twitch will take. Save it. Once we save it, then we can come back over here, click on upload image. We're going to go to pictures. We're going to scroll down to and I'm humming at this. That's one of my Turntable Brothers, DJ Major. So Many Walkers Productions. He actually makes the tracks for my Tech Talks. So sometimes I'm just hearing them for the first time. But here we are. Here's the PNG version of the file. Select it. Select open. And voila. It removed the image. I mean the background. So now it had a little problem right here with my face. Yeah, I didn't tell you to download it. Yeah, I clicked it and then downloaded it. So I want to hit edit. I want to go to erase it and restore. I want to restore. And basically, that's the difference. It couldn't distinguish my hair right here with the background. So it couldn't do it. I could have adjusted the brush size so that I can actually just highlight that strand of hair, but I'm not gonna too much worry about this little piece right here. I mean, I could do this and go to erase, fine tune the size of the brush. And that's why I didn't too much care for it, because it put it basically back the way it was. But we could leave it like this just for the demonstration. Well, because it's when we get done, it's a small picture. I don't know if you'll actually see that. And you know what? I'll restore it just for the heck of it. Close enough. Now I'm going to click download. Download image. This is the actual image I want to use here. So once I'm done here, I can now go to Twitch. I can go to my creator dashboard. I can go to viewer rewards. I select emotes. Over here to the right, I select new upload. I'm just going to give it a quick name, FE, Force and Miss Sexy E. It says no file chosen, so I click it. I go to my downloads folder where it was. The one it did is this one here. There's the preview right there. Click OK. And voila. Now my image with no background is on the uploaded to my Twitch account. Now that it's uploaded, it's sitting right here. And I can choose where I want to put it. So what I'm going to do here is, because I wanted to update this one here, I'm going to take this one out from the slot. Remove from slot. It makes it available. I come here to the actual picture I want to change it to. Once I click on it, at the bottom here, it tells me that I can assign it to a slot. When I select, it says none, so I select it. And it goes through all my slots and tells me which one is available. If I do it right. So my 10K slot is available, which I've removed from it. So now it's assigned to the 10K slot. And I just want you to know, for the streamers, this section here, and I did it in a previous Tech Talk. This section here is where you can allow your viewers that cheer you or give you bits actually kind of purchase your emotes from you. So these 5 bits are available to people that cheer to my channel, and then you have to cheer the amount that is there for you to be able to use those bits. And the beautiful thing about it is that once you cheer that amount on my channel, whether you're subscribed or not, you have access to that emote. The only difference is if I change it, then it changes for you. So I have 3 viewers that have cheered me 10,000 bits. So these 3 viewers now have the new emote, and the old emote is gone. All right, so now that is a very easy way, a free way to actually create your emotes. I will stress greatly that for you to use the picture, you should have the copyrights to the picture or image that you're using, or you're going to a site that gives you copyright free images that you can do that with. So that's why I chose a picture of myself and Miss Sexy E, because I own those photographs. They're mine. All right. So that's basically how you actually do create your own emotes. Now, that particular piece right there is not just consistent with streaming. Anybody who wanted to know how to take a background out of a picture and put something else in there, that's how you do it. Because now that same picture, I can go and superimpose it onto another photo and make a whole new photo out of that pic. So that is how you actually do, do or create your own emotes with existing pictures that you already have at no charge. Now, the real DJ Black, you said you had a question. Can you type your question in the chat, please? And then we can go ahead and take a look at it. And while you're chatting, putting your question in, I believe a couple of things I wanted to cover here. So I'm going to take a look at some information real quick. And those are the 2 topics I wanted to discuss today. How about that? Stream element bot commands. So specifically, you want to know how to create them, or do you want to know, are you looking for a specific way to do a certain type of command? And let me put the question up on the chat. The real DJ Black says it's about stream element bots and the exclamation point commands. Then his follow-up question is, if I want people to follow follow specific accounts in the chat, like DJs. So you could actually, the way that I know how that comes right off the top of my head is actually knowing the DJs that you want to showcase, knowing their URLs, and you can actually put it in your chat command. DJ Wild Rose Onyx Heart, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, it's not that difficult at all. Let me show you real quick. You basically just switch back over to this screen. You basically just type. You can just basically type it out, or you can use. And are you saying something like the shout out commands that we use to shout out the DJs, or you just want to periodically have Stream Elements say, hey, these are the DJs I recommend? Well, all right, DJ Wild Rose Onyx Heart getting ready to start her stream for the day, y'all. Say, we may be checking you out. Who knows? And by the way, DJ Wild Rose Onyx Heart is Club Forest. She's one of the Club Forest DJs, so y'all make sure y'all give her some love. So, all right, I'm just making sure that the screen is coming up the way I want it to come up. You do see my browser, is that correct? Because when I look at the screen here, let me double check here. Let me look. Oh, you know what I did wrong? Here we go. Go back here. I need to do display capture, transition it over, and now you can see Stream Elements. Okay, so you have to do what I got to remember, right? Okay, you got to do 3 things to get everything working. The first thing you do have to do is you do have to turn on. Wait a minute. Getting them. The shout out commands, I don't think you have to turn on, you just create them. So you go into your chat box. The first thing you do is you create your command, and you do it under the custom commands. And here's the command. I have 2 commands. I have 3 commands out there. I have one for streamers, I have one for mods, and I have one for DJs. You know, and let me do this because I am in Miss Sexy E's profile. Let me come out of her profile. And if you didn't know that, for Stream Elements, you can give mods access to your Stream Elements so that they can actually build the commands and stuff for you. So now here it makes more sense. I have iDJ, I have iMod, and then I have the SO command on Streamlabs. But basically, you build it based on how based on the command variables that's available to Stream Elements. And then when you're in the custom command section, right here you have command variables. If you click that link, it brings up a browser and it tells you how to create the so you don't want it static or you don't want it the same, you want it a variable. What you need to use to make it a variable so that when you type it, it actually puts it in there. So you will go here and you'd see all the available commands to do, all the available variables you can do to build commands. I did do a tech talk on this a couple of weeks ago. So if you go to YouTube, youtube.com/HHarvey3, you can actually look at it where I actually told you what these commands are. But here's basically the variable commands that you can use. There's a few that's not on here that I know that we can use. So in my example here, it says $1 in brackets. This means whatever I type as a username should go here. And then the text finishes out based on, what I want to say. So is a dope DJ deserves a looking into? Check them out at http://twitch.tv/ and then this is the command for their channel. Then when you go there, when you go check out this awesome DJ, tell them that DJ The Force sent you. All right, Wild Rose, I will talk to you later, and I hope your stream is awesome. So what I'm going to do is going to create a hiccup in my Twitch, but I can fix it later. So once you know what commands you want, and I kind of did that because I don't like to reinvent the wheel. Once I know what to put and where, that's what I use. So we want to add a new command. I want to make the command SO. User level says who gets to execute the command. I only want my VIPs and my mods because whatever level you select, moderator is in that section. So if I select regulars, people who come to my streams on a regular basis, then regular VIP and moderators will be able to do it. If I say everybody, subscribers, regulars, and mods, and VIPs separate, respectively, could do it. But I want my VIPs and up to be able to use the command. And this is just an FYI for you guys. For you people who have multiple mods, it's not always a good thing to have a ton of mods in your room at the same time, because since they're your moderator, their numbers don't count the same as if they're just a follower. But if they're at VIP status, then you can they still count as a actual follower. So I have a couple of my mods that are at actual mod level, and then the remainder of my mods are at VIP level. They still can run the commands, but they actually count as a follower. So we're going to build our command. Now I'm going to actually add some commands. I'm going to do this a little different than I did the other one. So we're going to start off with the command for the user. So we're going to say user. Oh, you know what? We're going to back up a little bit. They have pre-set up templates on the side here before you actually issue a new command. You may want to go in here and take a look at the shout outs and see if you like that better. It saves you a little headache. So we're going to say shout out. So now, and I say that because it does something a little different than what I have for my DJ. So it says here, check out user. They are playing their, it says game user at their channel user. This game section right here takes the place of the stream, not the stream, what was it? Yep, the stream information. And I'm going to pull it up for a second and show you what I'm talking about. It actually, your category. So when you do your streams, this game section actually pulls the category that you're on so that they know what you're doing when you do the shout out. So when it pulls the category and you are playing a game, it says what you're playing. If you're playing music, it says you're playing music. If you're just chatting, it'll say just chatting and then finish this out. So basically right now it says check out $ or check out user. They are streaming their category at this website. And I'm going to add here, tell them that DJ The Force from Club Force, recommended you. Now, I'm going to edit this because I don't want it to say shout out. I just want it to say SO. I'm going to change this again from moderator to VIP because we use the custom command over here. And then I'm going to select activate. Now, the shout out command is now created. If you want to add, all right. If you want to add a image or picture to go with that so that when you run the command, their picture pops up on your stream, you do that under your overlays. So you would go to streaming tools, you would go to my overlays, you would come and create a blank overlay. I always suggest using 720p for the resolution because you don't know what the people are watching you from. And if they're watching you from an older device and you have 1080p set up, you're going to hear them complain that they're lagging. And it has nothing to do with what you're doing. It's just that you're sending too much signal to their older device. So then you click add widget, and then it tells you the type of widgets you can add. So you can do alert boxes, you can do merchandise boxes, hype cup, capuchin. This is where you would do your capuchin stuff. Redemption, store redemption, hype boss. I think that's for your raid trains. As a battle. Then you have your engagements, you have your countdown, your contest, your giveaways, your media requests, your merchandise goal, your subscription credits, labels, you got your subscribers, followers, bits, tips, posts, raids, other. And for you people who want to have your mods or yourself track your time between raid trains, you put it right here. That's what that's for right there. Right here, you can put what's playing for your requests, for your media requests. I may be adding that because I don't like the one that comes with the media request. I tend to hide it. You have your custom statuses, you have your images, you have your videos. So we want to add an image. If I'm not mistaken, because I'm doing this from scratch, so this image size is auto. And this is not it. With Nope, this is not it. And I'll say there's some stuff. Leave. Some stuff I don't try to like reinvent the wheel, if that makes sense. So we're going to take this out. We're going to delete it. I'm going to actually show you the one I have set up for it. For shout outs, we're going to go to edit. And you actually do have, they do actually have an awesome shout out that you can add to your stream elements. That's the part I forgot. So if you go out there and say, awesome shout out, stream elements. You have a lot of tutorials on how to do it. You can go to the Stream Elements site. It should have it listed there on how to use it. If not, there are several YouTube videos out there that teaches you. No, this is just commands, not how to do it. So we go to the Reddit one that tells you how to do it. And it actually walks you through, as it does all the updating while I'm looking at it. It actually walks you through each step on how to get the shout out command. There should be a link in here. Generally what happens, I think there's a link right. Nope, that's the video. So basically the videos have the link to the shout out in there, and they don't actually put it in the actual thread here. But I don't want to have the video playing over a YouTube video playing while I'm streaming from YouTube because of bandwidth. So once you get it installed, it has this here. You name it what you want to name it, because it's going to start out awesome shout out. You can rename it to what you want to rename it. And then you want to go to settings, general configuration. You want to tell it what command to respond to, because you created the command in the chat in the chat bot. Now you're telling the picture when this command is executed, pop up a picture. And then you can say, where do you want to do? You want it to come from the user channel logo, because you can actually select a default video, a default image. And then once they got the channel logo option, it'll go through Twitch, grab the logo or the image that they've placed on their Twitch account and display it on your stream. You can actually have it play an optional sound. You have the option of using the default sound that's there, but you can also upload your own sound. And I lost it. Settings. All right, here we go. You can add additional video to it. It's a whole lot you can do in addition to that. But once you set it, you then save it. Once you save it, you click this chain right here. What this chain does is, as you see at the bottom, copies the link that you then add to OBS, or you then add to Slobs or Streamlabs OBS. So let's go back to OBS. Do I have a shout out command out here? So I'm looking to see. I do not have a shout out command, so I'm going to go ahead and add a new command. It's going to be a browser source. It's going to be named shout out. I'm going to say okay. It's going to ask me to give it the browser source. I paste in the browser source. Now the browser source is pasted into the stream. I then run the command so at DJ the Force. And if I did it right, at some point, my picture would show up. And for some reason, it did not show up. So let's go take a look at that and see why it did not show up. The other option that you do have is that you can see the preview in the preview section to kind of troubleshoot. So I issue the command that I want to go here. This is my preview window, and see if it pops up here. So it did not pop up here. I need to troubleshoot and find out why is it not going through. So I'm going to go through it and look at all the settings. I want to check and see if I need to make that smod streamer command as opposed to that. Now I want to hit save. You don't have to recopy the URL because the URL updated at the save. So now you can go back to OBS, paste your command, execute it, and look at that. You now have your shout out command in your chat. And if you notice the verbiage based on what I said regarding those variables, it says check out DJ The Force. They are playing Just Chatting at my link. Tell them that DJ The Force from Club Force recommended you. Or recommended them is what I should say. So I'll update it with that. And then I may want to update that to make playing a more generic phrase to cover every category. For example, I could change playing to with to see if that sentence makes more sense that way. So with this done, you come out of your overlay. We go back down to the chat box. We go to chat command, custom command. I want to change the SO command. So it says checkouts user they with and I want to build a sentence that makes sense with all categories. Check out DJ The Force, who is so that's going to take me some time to figure out what sentence or what phrase I can put there that would cover every category, because they say playing just chatting doesn't sound right to me, but we'll work on that. But that is on quickly how you actually build your own chat command, and also how you do the shout out command so that you can recognize your DJs and your streamers. I hope that was helpful. Do we have any other questions that we wanted to address today? And I know Facebook and YouTube, I am streaming there, but I did not put an option yet in my stream on how to answer chats coming in there. So what I'm going to probably have to do is open up a Facebook window. And see if there are any comments in Facebook. Page of it. And see if I can see the actual stream. And there's the actual stream. And we don't have any comments there on Facebook. Let's check out YouTube. And there's no comments on YouTube either. What's going on, Mrs. Howe? Well, go ahead and listen on. I'm glad I was able to assist you, The Real DJ Black. We do try and do this every Tuesday. And kind of the way I've been running it now is that throughout the week, people ask me questions because they're hearing that I try and help out people improve their streams or get certain features that they did not know existed working or things of that nature. So generally throughout the week, I get whispers on how to do certain things. And then I use that to kind of project what I'm going to do for the next Tech Talk. So if anytime you have a question or concern that you need help with, please send me a whisper. If it's something urgent that you need and I can accommodate it, I may go ahead and answer it right then, or I may just ask you, can this hold off to the next Tech Talk? Then we can actually go through it step by step. And I do understand, that you may not have a question at the moment. You're just here to observe and see how the stream works, and I appreciate you for that. But I will say, if we don't have any other questions, I did cover the topics that I wanted to cover today. So I'll probably be going ahead and ending the stream. Like I say, I'll probably go ahead and raid over to Wild Rose Onyx Heart as she does her stream. She is part of Club Forest, and I do try and support Club Forest wherever I can. Mrs. Howe, you are welcome. Anytime you have a question, and you can whisper me, or I know sometimes you talk to Miss Sexy E, let her know what's going on, and then we can see if we can accommodate getting you the information so that we can make your streams the best streams as possible, and also make you the best mod possible, because last week's stream was specifically geared to the mods. Every so often I will do a stream, and it will be just for the mods to improve their knowledge of how to stream on Twitch. All right. DJ Dre, you are always welcome. You are always welcome. Well, if we have nothing else, let me go ahead and get ready to set up for the raid. Just a couple of things I want to do here. As always, I appreciate the support that everybody gives me. I'm nobody without you. And if I'm not giving you content to help you produce a better stream, then I'm here for no reason. So I thank you guys for tuning in, checking me out. Again, anytime you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to let me know. If I can help you, I definitely will. I do appreciate everybody, and you guys have a great day. You can see the stream in its entirety if you go to www.youtube.com/HRB3. I'm putting it in the chat right now. It is also available on Twitch for approximately 14 days. So you can come back to the Twitch channel and review the video again. But if it's outside of the 14 days, I would recommend going to the YouTube channel. All right, if we don't have any more questions, let's go ahead and start that raid. Let them know DJ the Forest sent you. She is Club Forest, so go ahead and let her know. And all right, y'all, I do want to say for Facebook and YouTube, this is the part you do miss, because we actually go raid another streamer or DJ to continue the vibe and or give you something or different content to listen to. If you really want to enjoy the full effect of watching these streams, you need to come to www.twitch.tv/DJ the Force. That's my channel, but if you go to twitch.tv, it'll take you to the Twitch channel where you can actually search and browse for different DJs, streamers, gamers, things of that nature, so that you can take the full experience of using Twitch. All right, y'all, we out of here. YouTube and Facebook, I appreciate you. Y'all stay safe out there.